Hey everyone, it's Chris, aka The Golden Nerd, and this is my second video. Woo, okay, moving on. As I said in my first video, which was once again a very spur of the moment, hot mess of a video, I am an artist. I primarily work in digital art, and I'm trying to explore more traditional based media now. With digital art, I'm definitely about doing character illustrations, stuff like that. Traditional media, while I did start off drawing people and all that stuff, I'm kind of really wanting to explore, different types of things. I don't want to just draw people. I want to create things. I want to be pretentious enough to say that I create things. So anyway, this video is originally going to be me going through traditional stuff that I do look at and stuff, but that's an incredibly long video. I geek out for like 20 minutes just on just like my traditional art supplies, on my art supplies alone. So I'm just going to go through my digital stuff because that takes up less time. Anyway, starting off, I use two things: Photoshop and my Wacom tablet. Alright, Photoshop, it is nice, it is easy, it is efficient. However, if you can afford to get one of those other ones, like an actual drawing software program, go for it. Get that Manga Studio, get that SciPainter, get whatever. Hell, use the Paint, Microsoft Paint, whatever. Do you. Photoshop, like I said, is easy and efficient for me personally, but it isn't these programs. It isn't designed to do that. It has the capabilities to, but it's no sketchbook or Corelpainter or whatever you choose to use. So you have to be very discerning about that. I personally have no problems with Photoshop. I like it. Actually, I went from Sketchbook and Corelpainter to Photoshop because it combined both of what they did into one. And so I've been reasoning with this for a while now. I will say, find people online that you can learn from. YouTube is a great source. DeviantArt has, everybody's putting out tutorials now. Tumblr, if you're on it, gotta be careful though. Don't catch yourself under the fairies like that. No offense to y'all, but find people that you can learn from. Make sure that they're credible though. And when I mean credible, I mean that when you look at their stuff, they know what they're talking about. They're just not like, here's a tutorial about how to do line art, and then they never tell you what to do. They never tell you about settings. They never tell you about flow. They never tell you about brushes, whatever. They just go into it and they expect you to just copy them. And it's like, no, okay. You're running while I'm over here trying to crawl, okay? And make sure you find people who can help you with that. There are so many people who do work on Photoshop primarily, and it's great. When it comes to the tablet, I said a Wacom tablet. This is it. Yeah, that is my tablet. It is very gray. It is very small. It is very bland looking. It is very efficient. For I don't want to say $200. It was like $100 or something, but it was over $100. No more than $200. For that much money to get this, it has been a great tool for me. It's a great tool for being an artist. I definitely recommend it. It's very hobbyist. It's not too much for you. I mean, literally, there's nothing on this. There is nothing on this. This is the part that you're gonna. This is there are buttons on here. I don't even use them. I don't even know what they're for, but they're there, and I don't care. They don't impede me as an artist. I don't necessarily need them or whatever. And so um, it's definitely great. It's definitely great for people who are just learning, just starting out. If you want to update, go for it. Not update, upgrade, go for it. This is, of course, a Wacom. Wacom typically are a little more expensive from what I've seen. For a display for like a I think it's a 13-inch display. And a display, for anybody who doesn't know, is like the other screen. It's a tablet, this, and here, in this little section right here, there would actually be like an extra screen. And so you can draw on it and actually look at what you're doing, like you would like a regular notebook, instead of having to look at your computer screen. So, what I'm saying, for that, you would end up paying like close to $1,000, and I think that was a used one. There are, of course, other alternatives to Wacom. I think there's Yuki. I don't know them really well because I haven't really been looking just yet. I've started looking, but I haven't really gotten deep into it like that. So, yeah, definitely look into your options. I just personally recommend this because it's easy. It's really easy. And once again, it's for like beginning artists. If you want to dive deep into like all that stuff, I go for the bigger stuff. Go for the big guns. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, that's with that, there are parts to it. There's your USB cord. I'm not going to show you that because I'm scared I'm going to break it. I go through those things really quickly for some reason. I've gone through 5. And there's this. With the USB cord, they're replaceable. $8 on Amazon. Great. Make sure though that you get the one that is for your tablet, your model, not just your tablet, but your model. On the back, right here, under the bamboo above the barcode, there will be it will tell you what your model is. Put that in with the USB when you're looking for a new one. I made the mistake of just looking for a Wacom bamboo tablet thing. Paid for one, fit did not work. Why? Because it wasn't for my model. When I looked at it, it was actually did not even have my model's name on it. So you have to be smart about that. You need to make sure that you're not just smart. That's a really bad way of saying it. You have to put in what your model is. Maybe you'll be lucky. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. Maybe I'm doing the most, which I tend to do. But it's definitely just a great precaution. The little drawing pencil. I haven't had to replace this, thank God. I think these are actually the expensive things that go with this. But what does get replaced really well are the nibs. It is the top thing, like a little point, a thing that actually connects with your drawing tablet. Would connect with your drawing tablet, and that's what creates the lines. The nibs, I haven't gone through many yet. I've only gone through 2 since I've had this. I hadn't had to actually replace it until October. I didn't have to buy a thing of replacements until October. And the reason why I had to buy replacements is because I lost the original ones, which I, it turned out, did not lose. I put them in a box in one of my things that I never... Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, nibs are like $6 for... I think it's $6. I think I pay $6. Which, it sounds expensive when you're thinking about this, but you're getting like 6. You're getting like 5 or 6, and these things last. Like, you're not, unless you're like a maniac, just like that. You know that face I just made? If you're doing like all that, you don't typically go through these things like that. So yeah, that was expensive. That was moderately expensive for me. What else? I think that's it for the digital stuff. Once again, Photoshop Wacom tablet works fine for me. The you know, look for what works for you, definitely. Um, Once again, I really want to talk about traditional media. Can't, too long, too much. I geek out. I actually do kind of geek out. So what I will say, expensive, great investment though. I have inks. I love inks. I actually fell in love with inks, and I've only had them for like a few days, and I love them. They have the consistency of watercolor to me. Um, and I love watercolor. I really don't like painting, but I love watercolor, and I like inks. So yeah, works for me. Um, yeah, everything's expensive. Like I said about those inks, love them, but they almost cost me $50 for like 7 of them. And so I'm just like, I'm breaking bank, I'm breaking my bank account over this stuff. But I don't see myself like throwing inks everywhere. So I feel like I will be holding on to these like a like the investment that they are. I definitely think, buying stuff, trying out whatever works for you is a great idea in anything. And I feel like every artist, art teacher or whatever will tell you that. But whatever. So that's it. I know that last part was a little abrupt. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, comment, like, share, subscribe. There you go. I'm also on social media, so you can follow me. I'm a little more cruder than other places. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, thank you for watching again. Have a good day.